motherfucker in focus. And I like wrote this whole script and all this shit. And well, it was really lame. Let me preface this first episode by saying I'm not sure why I'm starting this. A number of likely reasons come to mind. One, I work as a video editor. I feel like I look sort of like a douchebag. And yet in my first 5 years, and yet in my first 5 months, I've yet to cut anything that I could. And yet in my first 5 months, I came to the realization, like I'm sure many have before me, that I look sort of weird on camera. I've been looking at a lot of other videos, thinking about how shitty mine would be. Basically, I came to the realization that the best videos were mainly about drunk people. What do we have here? This is some Hiram Walker Red Hot Cinnamon Schnapps. We need to get the creative juices flowing. I got this at the bathtub in this supermarket we used to call Ghetto Mart. Believe it or not, I've had this for like 3 years. I still got a good deal of beverage there. And the way I figured this out, because that makes me want to puke. The plan is, you may tire of me. We'll do some, what I'm going to call Hiram bombs. I'm going to make this happen the only way I know how. I'm going to drop this into the beast, take it to the face. And hopefully in no time we'll have a video cut and posted. Oh my fucking god, that's terrible. Holy Jesus. I wish I was exaggerating for the camera. Son of a fucking bitch. It's funny, there's something zen about drinking alone. It was like this, or like jack off to like amateur dancing videos on YouTube, and I can't take that for another night. Let me tell you. It's funny because you think I'm kidding. Oh, I'm down to the end. It's like really cinnamony. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know that this is worth it at all. I had this idea where I was gonna just spend like 2 minutes trying to cry. Basically be really sort of like self-involved and egocentric, and I think of all like the ways I've been wronged in life. I had this friend David Griffith, who I probably haven't seen since I was like 7. And I remember like this one time I was like crying in my room, and my brother came up to me and was like, what are you crying for? And I was like, I'm just sad because we'll never be rich like David Griffith. So these were my hopes and dreams as a child. What I was realizing is like I'd really like the ending of this. I'm like imagining how it should actually end, which is silly because I'm sort of making it up as I go. I'm imagining me going through with the crying thing and moving myself to tears. The realist in me is thinking like I'll get to that point and just be like I want to watch some bad TV or something. I don't know. Cinnamon schnapps. Hiram Walker, you diabolical genius. I feel like, someday I will be rich like David Griffith. But not in the normal financial way. I'll be rich on life, right? My stomach is so angry at me right now. Oh. I'm doing this. For anybody that's not had cheap cinnamon schnapps, it's sort of indescribable. This stuff will break you, motherfucker. It will break you. At a certain time in the future, it will be like I can think of death. I'm really scared about the idea of like the knowledge of death. Basically, I don't believe in any sort of afterlife. I feel like it ends and it just ends. And the scary part is that you have eternity without anything. I don't know, if you stop and think about that, it can really freak you out. And of course, that's why I'm guessing people turn to religion. I had one of those thoughts the other day, in that always, if you ever want to feel bad for yourself, just think about the fact that sometime in the future, your death is going to be like very real and imminent. And I'm hoping that at some point you get to the point where you know, are ready for death, or you want to die, or you're not as afraid of it. But I always have that moment where I'm like, think nothing else except the fact that that's pretty scary. Anyway, I'll cry later. Son of a bitch, that's gross. I could have done everything up to this point without being drunk. Maybe just like even pretended. Really, when it comes down to it, sort of a silly idea. Pretty useless. Probably mostly a gimmick. Like, if you could think of the one least original thing to do to like sort of inspire your first video log, it probably would be getting drunk. Yet to cut anything that I can physically will myself to watch on TV for more than 2 seconds. I've acted before, but I don't feel like I can perform. I don't feel like I can be a performer. I'd have these sort of like semi-sarcastic remarks that I'd make, or like quick-witted ramblings. I loves me some procrastination. And it would just all come off as like you're a tool and you can't even pull off like the stuff that seems sort of toolish, like the sorry, I just farted a little bit. That's what happens when you reach for what you can't. That's gonna be a great edit point when I say like I'm like trying to explain this deep thing, and then I say I farted a little bit, and then I'm gonna cut. Awesome. I'm gonna give myself 2 minutes